Okay, so I need you to pay attention to this because this is what is currently happening right now as we speak, and it has been happening for the last decade. There is a war of information happening right now. Now, I've made a lot of videos on this before, but I don't know if they landed, but it is very important, so I am going to explain it to you in a scenario. Let's say I'm a conglomerate, or a government, or a business, or an oligarch. Fuck it. Let's say I am Peter Thiel. Sorry, I don't have a whiteboard, so we're gonna have to use Post-it notes. I am Peter Thiel. My business is Palantir, a tech company whose biggest funder is the United States government. And I have been getting a shit ton of money for the last decade from all of the administrations, not just one or the other. But there's an issue. My biggest funder is in $39 trillion worth of debt. Well, shit. If my biggest funder doesn't have money, how are they going to give it to me? So the US government is somehow running out of money. Well, I could just pay taxes, but you know what would be better instead? Is I figured out a way for the US government to trim its fat and remove its debt. That way, I don't have to pay my fair share. But here's the thing though. Cutting government programs is usually not very popular. Let's get an example. Veterans benefits. Obviously, the vast majority of Americans believe veterans deserve benefits. So it's going to be really hard to convince people that we need to take away veterans benefits, right? So what do I do? Now, obviously, me, Peter Thiel, if I came here and told you that we need to be saving money, people are going to say, fuck you, Peter Thiel. But you know what I could do? Is convince people who have platforms to spread my message for me instead. I get some jerk-off podcaster, and what this podcaster regularly does in his program is make veterans look stupid. Make veterans look like they are doing something wrong, that they don't deserve their benefits, that there is fraud, a bunch of fraud, even though there is not. I swoon him. I have him come to one of my influential dinners. And then I tell him, you know what? I like you. Why don't I talk to my best friend Joe Rogan and have you go on there? Then this podcaster will be convincing Joe Rogan's audience that, maybe there is some fraud. All those algorithms that's going to be showing around on Instagram and Facebook and whatever the fuck. Yeah, he's going to be showing it everywhere and insulting veterans when you don't know their fucking story. Then I have that podcaster continue to have veterans on. Continue to make them look like they don't deserve their benefits. Make sure they start influencing people to kind of have that sentiment, maybe there is a lot of fraud going on in the Department of Veterans Affairs. So then the algorithms pick up that dumbass podcaster and share him around, and then the message and the narrative that there is a bunch of fraud with veterans benefits starts spreading around. Is it true? No, but that doesn't matter, because my goal is to cut out this debt without having to do what I should be fucking doing. And here's another thing, that's also not going to convince everyone. So what I need to do is tie religion into it and say that anyone who disagrees with this sentiment is the Antichrist. That is what is happening everywhere you see on the internet. Governments, conglomerates, oligarchs, they are manipulating the internet in order for you to be influenced for them to do their bidding. I'm sorry, I'm yelling. But I'm being serious. This is going on right now as we speak. This is why a lot of shit feels really fucked up right now. It is scary shit. I am terrified of this, and you need to be aware of this.